Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Jurassic Adventure. Let's get started. Seems like we're back at the marshlands for this episode, where almost all herbivores go to feed. But also it seems like someone else is also approaching. Seems like Shamrock is wanting to take a bite of one of these herbivores. Seems like his likely targets today are these poor gallimimuses. And without wasting a second, he strikes. Seems like Shamrock is victorious, and he has successfully caught one of the gallimimuses. However, unfortunately for Shamrock, his luck might have just ended here. It is Poacher, the other buck male T-Rex on the island. As he's sitting there gorging himself, he fails to realize the danger that's right now staring him in the face. Until he hears him. And of course, he flees. But Poacher didn't want the gallimimus. He wanted him as his snack. Shamrock has just made it on top of a hill, and he's too weak to run anymore, so he has no choice but to fight. Exhausted but relieved, Poacher's now got him cornered. But right as about Poacher's gonna finish the job, he hears a roar. And unfortunately for Poacher, his day just got a lot more tougher, because now he's going to deal with Hunter first. Seems like these two are still not done with each other ever since what happened all the way back in episode 12. In fact, this is the very same hill that they fought on that day. It looks like they're about to have a rematch. They tried pushing each other over, but unfortunately for both of them are both too heavy to shake. Still undeterred, the both of them are not ready to give up yet. However, fatigue and exhaustion is plaguing them right now. And 10 minutes has gone by, and neither one is still ready to give up. But unfortunately for them, their bodies just cannot handle this amount of energy, so thus, to Hunter's frustration and Poacher's frustration, it is a tie for now. But the two of them warn each other they will be back for a rematch. Later on in the day, Hunter is still recovering from that fight, and right now we're about to see him in his prime. He waits, and then Hunter is slowly but surely recovering. Now with this meal, he doesn't have to worry about food for the rest of the day, or if not, the rest of the week. But as he's gorging himself on it, around 5 minutes into his meal, he hears a roar, but it doesn't sound like Poacher. This time it sounds something different, or someone else. It seems like Gloria's back, and she wants a piece of that carcass. She's ready for a fight. She's ready to fight to the death for that carcass. But Hunter did something incredible. He just walked away. Even Gloria is confused. She was expecting a fight, since Hunter's usually the fighting kind. But she's not complaining, since at least she gets a meal. Hunter looks back, but then he just continues walking. But as he's continuing to walk, that's when he hears a call. He turns around to see why is she calling him. This is incredible. Even Hunter is surprised. No one has ever offered to share their food with him before, not even his own brother. Hunter is quite surprised about this, but of course, he's just gonna join, because there's no reason to fight when you're desperate for food. It's even more surprising the fact that T-Rexes can be cannibals, but yet she's offering her meal to Hunter. This was quite incredible, and Hunter, of course, he is very grateful for this. This could potentially lead to a future friendship, hopefully, in the future.